Hey guys, Salvi here, just reminding you to, of course, like, subscribe, and follow, and all that kind of good stuff that YouTube asks if you enjoy what video I'm going to put out for you today. Thank you. Shylily, as you know, has been getting a lot of hate by certain people, especially in the Sinder community. A lot of Sinder people do not like her, and they have gone as far as trying to dox her, as she will let you guys know. And I, of course, have this thing here. Doesn't matter who it's from. You know, this is from a clipper who is not liked by a lot of people. But the point is that they have something that is actually, you know, legitimately troubling here, I would say. So let's take a look.
Hi Lily, how your day going?
Hello! Pretty good so far. Pretty good. Yeah, I got doxed, but it's alright. I like how every time people dox me, they use the same 3 pictures, and then they get even more upset because they're like, she's not ugly. I still hate her though. It's like every time I get doxed, they're just like,
hi Dorka.
I can't insult her, she's not fat or ugly. Oh, damn it. Hello, General, thank you so much. I wonder if those people ever realize, I know it's just a bunch of like mentally ill 9-year-olds, but I wonder if those people ever eventually stop to realize that they're committing actual crimes.
They are.
Like, one of these days, it will hit the wrong person, and they will have an actual permanent criminal offense on their records. Imagine ruining your life because you don't like an anime girl. Like what? Like, do those people at some point ever realize? Like, I'm not saying it's okay to do it to me, but they're lucky I CBA. But one of these days, they will with the wrong person, and they'll be one of those many people who have a permanent criminal record that at every job interview, at every job application, they're going to have to take the checkbox of, are you a convicted felon? And they're going to have to say yes.
That's a problem.
And no matter the explanation, that is going to get rid of 90% of all of their openings. Like, do these people ever realize? I'm genuinely wondering, like, do they understand that faking screenshots, doxing, and all of that stuff is actually a criminal offense?
But any Sunday is well spent if it's with our...
We'll have SCPs at some point again, don't worry, don't worry.
On the internet, and I was too chronically offline and unemployed to just leave it be. There was this other anime girl that I liked more than this anime girl. And when the other anime girl was exposed, I just decided I'd become a criminal. I be charged with some criminal offenses because I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it ended up being. The other anime girl, of course, being Sinder, and the one that they like too much being that. Let's see what people say down here, of course. Whoever said around 6 o'clock, in some states it's not illegal, etc. Irrelevant, it happens over the internet, it's a federal crime. With these people, it's always going to boil down to sad excuse of we're the good guys, so it's okay if we do it. A lot of people do that, unfortunately. I'm no longer a pyro pup after the truth was revealed. To those engaged in this behavior, shame on you. Whatever side you're from, to those engaged in it, shame on you. Sinder fans, try not to ruin her like 0.01% chance of redemption challenge, literally impossible. Why are you in here? I dox an anime girl on the internet. That's pretty much what it ends up being. People are saying dox isn't illegal. First of all, that's not the case for everywhere. Second, it's an internet crime. You might say IRL illegal, but you will get hunted. I know what Sinder did was wrong, practically a betrayal, but part of me does wonder if she's doing okay. I mean, yes, I do hope she's doing okay. I don't like what she did, but she didn't commit a... She committed a cardinal sin of VTubing and a cardinal sin of being friends, but not enough of something to, you know, cause actual harm to come to them. So I actually don't hope harm comes to her or anyone else. It's just kind of a crazy thing to see that. But yes, an anime girl versus another anime girl, yeah. Because you liked one over the other, that's just not, yeah, that's not a good thing. Not a good thing. But yeah, I do have that there. I just wanted to let you guys know about this. And of course, she's doing okay. She's strong. She always has been strong, and she always will be strong. Nyana is a bigger VTuber. She is a Gremlin Bratty VTuber, Latina, English, Spanish, YouTube and Twitch partner. Oshi Mark are those. And she has, of course, decided to say something new as now everything is happening. She does have something here that's an important announcement, and it's scaring the heck out of everybody. A lot of people, especially a lot of Nana Banana fans, are scared because if you look at just the way it's being presented, it is presented in the way that a lot of VTuber graduations end up being presented. And that is the part that scares people. The smiley face, the wind in the hair, the white background, that type of thing is scary. Because that is the archetype. That is the thing that everyone uses. I forget the name of it. I forget the word for it. I'm sorry. I'm kind of done with that kind of stuff with words. But that is the template. There you go. The template that everyone uses for these types of things. At least everyone has so far. It seems to be something that everyone in the VTuber world uses when they're about to do something like this. She is having her big concert happening soon. It's going to be on June 14th. She does have it every single year where she has the huge VTuber concert, the summer concert. And I have a lot of big names, Alien Mixture, Rima, etc. A lot of big names are going to be there. That is something that she's doing. So I don't know exactly what is going to be happening here. And of course, the meta slash template was started by larger corporations like Hololive and such. But it could be an announcement of a long hiatus. It could be that she's just taking a break. Best case scenario, it is her taking a break because this, I don't think she would do this to announce her concert because her concert was already announced. I don't think she would do this to announce anything other than that.
Best friends? Yep.
Ravi_Agoras joined the family.
I don't think she would do this for anything related to her concert. I don't think she would do this anything related to anything else other than maybe a hiatus or a graduation. I honestly do feel that it is most likely a hiatus. I'm hoping it's not a graduation because, like I said, she has June 14th, the big concert. She has, of course, gone through a lot of stuff, like in the sense of a lot of work for that concert. So I'm guessing it's going to be maybe saying after the concert, I'm going to go on a long break. That type of thing. We won't know, of course, until it happens. We won't know, of course, until things happen there. And I will update you guys when I hear more. But that is what we know so far. As we know right now, at least Twitch staff seem to be very, very allergic to VTubers and their personas. Today we're talking about Milky Ways, who is a soft mommy according to there, and of course you have their weekly schedule here. She is we would call it, what do we call it? A busty VTuber, and I don't think she did anything wrong, or at least anything that an IRL Twitch streamer has not done before, and other Twitch streamers don't do as well, other VTubers don't do as well. Why she got hit, I have no clue. She doesn't put it out there exactly what it is, and also Twitch themselves don't put out exactly what it is. So it is very hard to tell what happened, why it happened, that kind of stuff. It is honestly kind of strange how it happens that way. Kind of strange how things go on the way that they are. But of course, this is Twitch we're talking about. It says, I got bonked by Twitch, yippee. It says, so only a one-day ban, but oof. What did you do to get banned? Milky, I'm sorry. Thank God it's all it is, but still, it's crazy that happened to begin with. Poor thing, calm down, Milky. Just be patient. Here, a hug. Twitch couldn't handle your cow. Glad it's only one-day hugs. That means it was most likely a ban that was automated, as most of them are. A reported thing, which most of them tend being, which is problematic, of course. As you know, I don't like it when that happens. But I do hope that, they do end up being better after this, and they do end up just continuing to do what they're going to do, because it's really, really, really strange, and you can never really know when Twitch will ban you. So my best of luck to Milky, and I do hope that when they come back, they're happy, and they just don't let this affect them. With the recent ban of Milky, we also have the ban of Elly that happened over the weekend. It was like on June 6th that it happened. Twitch partner Elly EN was banned. They don't know exactly why. Like, Twitch doesn't tell you exactly why, but this comes off the heels of another one. I was reminded of this. I didn't cover it when it came out, but yeah, Twitch has been doing a lot of weird bans lately. I really don't know why. It seems that it's a lot of reporting. A lot of people report others for things, and they get banned for that reason. So of course, here we go. I'm free, unbanned now, so I'll be going live tomorrow to talk about things to get back in the swing of it. Thanks for your support. I've been so anxious today, so I appreciate the love I received from you guys. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. And of course, you know, Miyu and others were wishing them the best. The good news is that yes, they were unbanned, all that kind of stuff, as we can tell. She says, I'm so sad I got banned. Like, I really don't know. I really don't think I did anything to warrant that. I was so proud of many years of content creation with no ban. Like, dude, that was the only jail I genuinely never thought I'd see myself in. And now they got my girl Milky as well. What in the world? So yeah, we did cover how Milky did get banned. And now Elly did before Milky did. It's just they're being either targeted for some strange, TOS violation, or it is somebody reporting them, and then they get banned that way. Either way, I'm glad that she got unbanned, and Milky will get unbanned too, as well, as I mentioned before in the other section. Nijisanji, the very large VTuber corporation from Japan that many in their community feel can do no wrong, or at least I would correct myself in saying a small, very, very vocal part of the community believes can never do wrong and never have done any wrong. So, and of course, people who leave are traitors. Here we go. They are going to be having something new. Well, not something new. They're going to continue the stuff that they do always every year. Koshien 2025 is going to be held. This is something that they do yearly. Major summer event Koshien is scheduled to be held again this year. This year, the draft and main event will be held in 3D. So they're changing things up a little bit. They have more people with 3D, so they can do the thing in 3D. Hottest Summer is coming again this year. Draft meeting June 15th. Sunday 1800. Main event July 25th. So it's going to be right in the heat of summer. And of course, here we have a little bit of stuff here. And of course, there you have the West. You have GLHE, the teams. You have all these different teams there. And of course, they're doing it every single year. Godspeed and other teams. They have several teams, so that's at least 4, 5, 6 or more teams. 6 or more teams, Deutsche Panda. So they're going to have several teams there. And of course, they always have lots of fun. Whether you like the company, whether you agree with what they do or not. I do believe that these types of things where people can have fun, people can enjoy themselves, people can, push and just, have the community enjoy something out there is not a bad thing. Yes, there are some things that I don't like about the agency itself, but if it gives things to the VTubers to enjoy themselves and have fun with their community, then that's good. I will criticize them as I always do, but this is not something bad that's happening. It's using that game that I always forget the name, and people always correct me on the name, but I'm a bit of a dummy, so I always forget the name. I do apologize for that. But yes, Nijisanji Koshien is going to be happening soon, in July. At the very least, the Sunday that's coming up on June 15th, that is the time when June 15th, Japan Standard Time. So at 6 p.m. JST. Adjust that based on yours. For a lot of people, like for me in the West Coast of the US, it's like early morning or something like that. So depending on that. But of course, this is something that I do want to report on because it's something good that's happening for the community. Ina, or Ninomai Inanis from Hololive Myth, Hololive Ian Myth, is one of the 3 surviving members of Myth, has had a big announcement. And the big announcement is that she is going to be having a sake made for her. After trying all different foods to try with Inatsu, here's my recommendation. Savory, cream stew, cheese Swiss, mentaiko, ume konbu, sweet, cheesecake, gelato ice cream, vanilla or milk, soft tofu. There's lots of possibilities, but these are the ones that I enjoyed. So she gives you an idea of what to take with this. Of course, unfortunately, 99% of the time, these are just Japan-only things. You can get them shipped out to you using Bai or, Sendico or something like that. Usually you can get those, carriers to send them to you. It's going to be extra, of course, because they charge a little bit on top of that, like a percentage-wise, in order to get that thing done. And then they're going to charge you for the shipping. Shipping from Japan, let's say from Japan to over here for something like that, would easily be $30-40. Unfortunately, They go by weight and distance versus actual, box or whatever like that. So it says on sale from 2200 Japan times starting Saturday, June 7th. So it's already happened. Brewed by Saga Prefecture Seto Sake Brewery. Refreshing flavor, perfect for the summer. Label was designed by Cebu Illustrations. For sale, sake plus good set, sake only. Goods only. For details, purchase, click here. Here's a sales link at sakeboys.jp. Check out the latest information on the official Sake Boys website. So let's take a look here. Yes, I'm legal drinking age, for goodness sakes. So here are all of these things, I think, sold out by now. As you can tell here, they all got sold out. Here is the separate stuff here that you can buy separate just for Sake Boys. But this stuff is sold out already. Special collaboration project, 109 USD. For the commemorative goods set with the, this whole set here, it has been sold out. Please purchase from here. For people on over here, see, like for example, they are using actual Bai. So Bai is the one that they are using here. According to the Bai website, this also, from what I can tell, it just adds a little bit, $111,000, $111.50, 15,400. New items, cider quantity, sold to limited countries. United States of America is one of the countries that can be sold to. So it looks like it's still available on Bai. It might be unavailable for me because I am in the US. But yes, this is her full set. Of course, you have just a sake, which is $69. Nice. And you have the commemorative goods set, which is $46 separately. So it actually is a little bit cheaper to get it all together here. You're saving maybe like $5-6 either way. So it's always good. It's good to see that this is happening for Ina. And I hope that a lot of people get to try it. I usually don't drink sake, but this is something I might want to try and, be able to have a little bit of a sip. Welcome back, everybody, to the VTuber Showcase, the place where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of various sizes, shapes, forms, types, everything in between. I do this because I want there to be positivity in the VTuber sphere. I don't want there to be, just negative things happening or people, doing things in a negative way or reacting negatively. I do this because I wish that there were people who had done that for me when I was a small VTuber. I still am one, but when I was even smaller, I do wish people had done that for me, had done that in a way to try to, boost me up, so I boost other people up right now. Today we're talking about DukeVtuber, DukeVtuber, a cyberpunk VTuber. Let's take a look here. Hey, my name's Duke. I'm a cyberpunk VTuber who's just here to enjoy playing games for me and you as well. Come in and enjoy. Let's take a look here. Dang. ZZZ.
Whoa!
That is some good. Oh my goodness.
I need her.
That is some good. That is a good attack. Holy crap. So here we go. Checking out DukeVtuber stuff. She had to make that comment. Just checking in on my friend's stream was interesting. Other things like that on the YouTube side as well, as I always try to show you guys that side as well. Thank you so much, Duke, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.